Today I am in Downingtown, actually at this Lennar community, and I'm going to show you guys this townhome right here. This is a 3-story, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom townhome in the heart of Downingtown. Yes, you're in the Downingtown School District, which is often one of the most sought after school districts that you can buy in. This community is going to have a lot of features for the price point. You're not going to want to miss it. Let's get into the video. All right, now before we get into the home here, we're going to be looking at this home right here. It is still available, and this is a 3-story, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom home. There's going to be some features that are super unique for this area and for this price point. Like I said before, we are in the Downingtown School District, and this is a very sought after school district. Because we're in this district, this is a premium that buyers are going to pay for. We talk about it later in the video, but there's another community about 10 minutes away that's in a different school district, and the starting price points are almost $100,000 less than this community. So being in that school district and buying real estate in that school district is going to be a huge advantage and value when you guys go to sell. I'm excited to talk more about this in the video. Let's not waste any more time and jump into the video. All right, so I just stepped into the inside of the home here. Here's the front of the house where I just showed you guys the front of the house, the garage, the driveway, all of that. I'm in the front entry of the home here. This is gonna be a 3-story townhouse. You've got 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. I'm here on the first floor. I will turn the camera around and I'll show you guys what this first floor looks like. So stepping into this home, I told you guys that this community is about 30% or so sold out. They've got about 21 homes sold at about 65. So they've got about 40 homes left for sale. They do have some of their first settlements today. So they started building in January. They got some of their first closings and homeowners moving in today, which is super exciting. On this side of the street that we are on, you've got the 3-story, 3-bedroom townhouses, and then across the street you have the 2-story carriage-style homes. You could definitely utilize this space down here as a basement, as a guest room, as a movie theater room, a room for your kids to hang out, teens, younger ones, whatever it is. I'll turn it around here, give you guys a better pan of this area. So here you go, you could see this teen room, basement-like. You could use it as an office, extra storage, whatever it is. You've got a very nice room down here to utilize for storage and space. And then just off of that room right there, you've got your first half bathroom. So you've got a toilet and a sink. You're gonna have LVP flooring throughout the entire home, and then you're gonna have carpet in the bedroom spaces and on the upstairs on the 3rd story. You just get another closet here for some of your storage, your utilities, your major systems. Heading back here to the front of the house, that's the front door. I'll show you guys this at the end of the video. This is gonna be something that is super unique. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I like to save that till the end. This is gonna be a coat closet that you have just right off of the front door here. So you come in, it's raining, it's snowing. Even if it's hot out in the summer, you can leave your stuff down here on the main level and then proceed upstairs to the rest of the home. All right, so I've just shown you everything here on the main level of the first floor, right when you walk in from the front door. Let's go up these steps. I'm gonna show you guys what's on the 2nd story here. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you're gonna know that this is a pretty similar floor plan, pretty similar style for a lot of these builders that are building townhouses nowadays. When you walk into the first level of the home, a lot of times you're gonna have a garage, you're gonna have an office space. A lot of these homes, they don't have basements. So a lot of times those spaces are gonna act as basements, and then you go up a level and you've got your main living area, your kitchen, your dining area, your family room behind me, which I'll show you guys all right now. So just coming up the top of the steps here, I'll show you guys the top of the steps. You've got a very open floor plan. You've got white cabinets, a white backsplash, a quartz countertop, stainless steel appliances, and then an LVP flooring throughout the entire floor. This entire 2nd level is LVP flooring. So coming over here, you've got a little dine-in area. Comment down below, it looks like, if I was buying this house, to me, it would look like you've got 2 different dining areas. You've got this little cutout here by the back door, but then you've also got a little cutout here. Comment down below, if you guys were buying this house, which area would you use as a dining area? Maybe this one could be more, this one over here could be more of a smaller area. Maybe you just have breakfast over here, you look out the window. you catch some more natural light. And if you have a more formal, maybe larger family, you could do something over here in this corner to where maybe you've got a bigger table, a leaf, a little bit more formal for that setting, whatever works for you. All right, so I've just shown you guys this main level here, whether you use this as a dining area, a breakfast nook, whatever it is, you've got a great size. It's probably about 11 foot by 8 foot or so, so very great size. Then looking at your kitchen right here, you are gonna have a full-size kitchen. You've got a fridge, a stove, a microwave, you've got a dishwasher on the island right there, and then you do have your pantry. You've got 4 wire racks, ample storage. Getting into the kitchen, we'll take a little look at these appliances. So you have Whirlpool appliances inside of the fridge. You are gonna get a cabinet above the fridge for any storage needs that you need up there. Coming over here, you do have a gas stove. You do have a microwave. You've got cabinetry going all the way up in the cabinets. Another cabinet above the microwave there that is of course vented out. And then I'll give you guys another pan. Here's a sneak peek of the family room, but I'll give you another pan from a different angle of the cabinets here. This community, they've got 3 different choices for cabinets. They've got 2 different choices for counters, 2 different choices for floors. All of these homes are gonna be showcase homes, which means they're built with a package, and then you get to choose which package you want. And then those homes are gonna be ready to move into within about 6 months or so. Like I had said at the start of the video, they started building in this community back in January of this year, and today they've got, I think, 4 or 5 closings, some of the first closings of this community. So they had a very quick build time, a great turnaround time, and obviously you guys can see the product that they built. They built a very great product in that time. All right, getting over here, I've just shown you guys the kitchen. I've just shown you back here the dining area. I'll show you back here what's in this door later in the video, but I figured before we go upstairs, I show you guys what's back here. You're gonna have your family living area. So right here are the steps that bring you upstairs from that main area. These steps are gonna take you upstairs into the bedrooms and living quarters. But right here, you've got your family area. So I'm standing probably where the TV would be. You've got your steps to go upstairs. You've got your half bath right here. Once again, LVP, the same LVP flooring throughout. You've got 2 big windows here in the front of the family room that let in a lot of natural light. I'll come back here to the corner and give you guys another pan. This is probably the wall that the TV would go on. Unless you have any other suggestions, put that down in the comments. But this is a really great shot of your entire second floor living area, a great space to put a TV, a couch, a coffee table, and then you've got the rest of your living area up here. We'll take a look now and go upstairs to the 3rd level. Up here, we're gonna have the laundry room. We're gonna have 3 bedrooms and then another bathroom. So I'm just getting to the top of the steps here. I will turn the camera around and show you guys what this looks like. Just here at the top of the steps, we are in the first upstairs hallway. This is gonna be the primary. I'll show you guys this at the end of the video. Right here, you're gonna have your first guest bathroom, full bathroom. You do have tile floors, quartz countertops, built-in tub. And then stepping out of the bathroom, I'll give you another pan of the hallway. This closet right here is gonna be your laundry closet, so you have your washer dryer. There is tile floor in there as well. I'll show you guys that before we get into the primary. Those are the steps that come up. And then walking back here, you've got bedroom 1 and bedroom 2. So here's bedroom number 1. It's a fine size. It's pretty standard size to a lot of townhouses that we see that are similar to this. You're probably at about a 10 foot by 8 foot room size here. If you watched any of my other videos, you already know that one of my things is these weird walls. It just doesn't give you a whole lot of room or space to really use that room. So I think it's fine. I think the door cuts into the room a little bit, but you've got a closet, you've got ample space here behind me that I'll show you guys again that I think are fine for the room. You are in a Downingtown school district here, so you know, we've had a lot of people ask us, well, what's the difference in pricing? Like there's There's a community just down the street off of Horseshoe Pike that is significantly, almost $100,000 less in purchase price, in starting purchase price for their homes. They're custom built, they're townhouses, they're very, very similar, but there's almost $100,000 price difference. And we've had a lot of people ask us, well, what's the difference? And honestly, it's gonna be a big factor of that is gonna be the school district. Being here in the Downingtown School District versus the Coatesville School District will definitely command a higher purchase price or value of home for being in that area. So that is something to consider. Just like I was saying, there's two builders. There's the builder that we're at, and then there's another builder about 10 minutes away, and they are building the same product, the same floor plans, very, very similar products, but the pricing is almost $100,000 difference in the two communities. One of the biggest reasons that these communities are priced almost $100,000 apart is because of the school districts. Now, it's not the only reason, but a big reason is because of that. And you know, just having someone like me be able to tell you guys this and give you this insight on school districts and areas and different communities, pricing, incentives that these builders offer, that's where you guys are gonna get the biggest bang for your buck. So if you guys are making a move to this area, maybe you lived here your whole life, maybe you're out of state and you're relocating for a job, you wanna come closer to family or just come back to your old roots, I've lived here my entire life and I've been getting calls and texts every single day from people just like you since being a licensed real estate agent. Because of that, I said, why not make a YouTube channel so that people like you can know everything that you need to know when making a move to this area. You can reach out to me via text, call, email. You can even schedule a free Zoom consultation. I'd love to connect with you and see how we can help. All right, enough about school districts and moving here and reaching out to me. I want to show you guys this primary bedroom. Even though if you guys are moving to this area, you can reach out to me. I'll put my information right up here on the screen, so it's super, super easy. But walking in here to the primary bedroom, I know this is what a lot of you have been waiting for. You've got a very good sized primary bedroom. This is probably a 25-foot wall by about 10-foot wall. Lots of lighting. You're gonna have your primary closet right here. So for all my people that are great with small spaces and storage and all of that, this is gonna be your spot. And then I'll give you guys another pan walking out of the closet, what this bedroom looks like. You're gonna have a ton of space. You could probably put the bed either up on this wall. You could put the bed maybe up here, back here on this wall. You could really put the bed anywhere. Put a TV up here and a dresser probably on this wall. So you're gonna have a ton of space and you do get a nice view. Not a great view, but you have a lot of privacy in the back. So you don't have any houses behind you, all woods, greenery. You're not gonna have anyone peeking in at night or any times of the day. Bedroom, and I'll show you guys the primary bathroom before we head downstairs and I show you some of those unique features. Super bright in this bathroom. All right, that's gonna be everything up here on the third story. I told you guys at the start of the video that if you stuck around until the end, there was something on the main level that was super, super unique. I'm heading downstairs now, so once we get down to the bottom, I will show you guys what that looks like. All right, so I'm back down here on the main level. This is where the kitchen, the family room, and that back door was that I showed you was super, super unique. I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'll show you guys right what's that door. All right, just giving you another idea of this main living area. So these are the steps that when you come up from the ground level, it brings you up here. This is the kitchen. Obviously, I'm standing right here in the family room. I'll walk you back here and I'll show you guys what's back here in this back porch area off this back deck. This is super unique. You're gonna have a very private living area in the backyard. You are gonna be facing your neighbor right here, but you could definitely put some trees. You could put a little privacy fence right here. And then out back here, if you did have some steps or a way to get back here, you would have complete privacy. You have nobody behind you. And then you just have a few houses that go down there. Super great private space back here. Hopefully you're friendly with these neighbors if you guys are gonna be, that close and that next to each other. It is hot out there today. It's about 100 degrees. It's been almost 100 for the last 3 or 4 days here. So that on top of the humidity just makes it very, very uncomfortable. But You've also got this little area in here, 70-degree air conditioning that you can also sit and enjoy some of that nature and that cooler weather as well. All right, I'm back down here on the main level. Here's the front door where we first started the video and walked in. I'll pan around, give you guys another view. This is the hallway when you first walk in. These are the steps to go upstairs to the kitchen in the main level. When we walk down here, I'll show you guys again, turn it around. So here's the front door. This was the door that was in question. I told you guys that if you waited till the end, I would show you what was in here. And then this was the rest of the basement where you had that half bath and that extra space for storage and office, whatever it is. Stepping out here, might have to fix some lighting. This is gonna be a single car garage. So huge plus for this area. You're in Downingtown, so there's not easily accessible parking in a lot of the Main Street and older areas of Downingtown. And Downingtown is also a huge spot, a nightlife spot. You can go out, there's a downtown, there's just tons of things to do out here in Downingtown. So by having a spot that you can leave your car, call an Uber, get public transportation into Downingtown and not have to worry about paying for parking or driving around the block for parking is gonna be a huge plus. You've also got, just like we saw outside, that driveway spot. So if you do have multiple cars, maybe you have friends over, there are gonna be multiple spots to park, not only at the house, but then in this community. As you saw as we were driving around, there are spots that you can have guest parking, additional spots for parking, all of that. So this community is going to be super, super friendly on parking and space for that. Well, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys again for sticking around the end. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you guys are moving to this area. Is this a home that you guys would consider? This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom townhome in the heart of Downingtown, often one of the most desirable school districts that you could buy into, the Downingtown School District. If you are moving to the area, maybe you or someone you know, you can reach out to me via text, call, email. We could even schedule an appointment at this builder to come meet the builder, look at the lots, look at the incentives, and I could be with you to ask the right questions and make sure that we get the best deal. I'd love to connect with you and see how we can help. Until next time, I will see you around the neighborhood.